Welcome to National 5 PE. Having gone over the learning intentions and success criteria, I wanted to cover some of the arrangements for the coming weeks. Firstly, I want to introduce you to the National 5 team that will be working with you. Mr Cassells, Mr Grant, Mr Hamilton, Mrs Simpson and me, Mr Townsend. We will be responsible for getting you started on the National 5 PE journey. At the moment, you're all in one class and we'll have one teacher giving you feedback. This may or may not be the teacher you will get when we return to school. Every Tuesday we'll be posting one lesson on Google Classroom and aim to cover 7 topics before the summer. Now enough about the arrangements. Can you read through the next few slides which tell you a little about the course? Please pay particular attention to the part that relates to the practical side of the course, especially the reference to 10 weeks of swimming. Section 1 of the portfolio is worth 8 marks. It is completed under strict exam conditions and can be typed or handwritten. You will base your answer on the 4 factors: mental, emotional, social and physical, and how these impact on your performance either positively or negatively. For example, within basketball, using agility under the physical factor, I might say something like this. If I have good agility in basketball, I will be able to change direction quickly so I can stay with my opponent, putting him under pressure, allowing me to gain possession. This answer will be worth 1 mark. Sections 2 and 3 of the portfolio are completed in school under supervision. You will be allowed to have 1 A4 notes page per section with you when completing your portfolio. However, once you have written your answer, this cannot be adapted or redrafted. Section 2 is worth 29 marks and you answer on how you have planned, developed and enhanced your performance. Section 3 is worth 23 marks and you answer on how you monitored, recorded, evaluated your performance. This slide covers the 7 topics we aim to get through before summer. You can see this week it's a lot about the course outline and we're asking you to complete a Google form. You should now know that National 5 is made up of 50% practical and 50% portfolio. Within the practical, you will be assessed on 2 activities. On the next slide is a link which will take you to a Google form. On the form, I would like you to fill in your name and your 2 best activities. You can pick from badminton, basketball, dance, football, gymnastics, rugby, swimming and table tennis. Under Activity 1, you should select your best activity, and under Activity 2, your second best activity. However, you'll notice there's a 3rd column marked Other. In here, you can add in 1 activity only if your best 2 activities do not appear on the drop-down. If you look at the example on the right hand side, I have completed the form with football being my best activity, but as my second best activity is mountain biking, I have filled this in the other box, leaving the activity 2 box blank. Mr Cassells has activity 1 blank, as rugby is his best activity and basketball is his second best activity. You can only enter 1 activity in the other column and 95% of you should be able to select from the drop-down menu. That's enough from me this week. Please go and complete the form on the next slide. Have a good week.